Much better, don't you think? Can you hear me now? Well, if you can, I'd like you to just participate in something for me. If you could please just remove an AirPod or maybe put a headphone like up or something, that'd be really appreciated. Why did I tell you to do this? Well, it's so you can hear people around you, duh. But most importantly, we're not supposed to live a life where we're like nullifying one of our senses. It just doesn't make any sense. Let me tell you why it's a better idea to keep one of your ears free at all times. I'd like to tell you a story. This past summer, I had the worst earaches in my right ear. All summer just pounding every single day. So it got so bad that I wanted to visit an ear doctor with my mom. And we took a trip, and it turns out that there was nothing in my ear. I mean, there was even a TV to my right. I saw inside my own ear. Nothing was wrong, it was just an ear and wax. But that wasn't the problem. So I told them what I was feeling. I was feeling this unbearable popping, like ear popping sensation in my ear. And he said, okay, how often have you been wearing your AirPods? And I'm like, you know what? I haven't really stopped to think about that. But I ended up wearing that thing for like 50% of my days, maybe even more. But the problem is that that thing doesn't belong in your ears. You know, it's not supposed to be there all day. It's ridiculous to even assume that you can be fine with that. So ever since I stopped doing that, my earaches completely gone. I haven't had a single issue since. So when you wear both headphones, you're casting out all the sounds around you. That could be people, animals, vehicles, etc. There's so many other things that you're casting out of your everyday life. It's just not natural. And because of this, you're completely unaware of what's going on. That's a problem. Being unaware like that is a huge cause of fear and anxiety. I mean, how are you going to see anything coming? I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you're walking home at night and you have both earphones plugged in. You're super loud on the music. It's just blasting. You can't hear anything around you. But all of a sudden, there's this person coming up behind you and they have the most malicious intentions. Now, you don't know anything around you. You can't hear anything. You don't see anything coming. How are you going to be ready for that? This person has the most evil thoughts in your mind, and you're thinking about the music you're blasting right now, instead of your own safety. The power is in their hands. They have all the power to do whatever they want to you in that moment, all because you didn't see it coming. That is being unaware, and that is scary. If you're hard on trusting people and have really bad social anxiety, then this is a really good fix for you. Now, I know that's an extreme example, but you have to understand that even in a normal setting, you can't hear the people around you. It's no wonder you might get a little paranoid or a little anxious around individuals. It's just, you don't know, you're unaware. I'm gonna make sure to keep emphasizing that because it's a truth. Once you get your sense of hearing back, it'll make everybody seem a lot less hostile and a lot more, friendly and trusting. Not everybody has bad intentions, but what you don't know causes the most anxiety. You'll have an easier time being comfortable in public once you get your hearing back. It'll make everybody a lot less hostile. This is called being aware. I was thinking about this biking the other day, but I live in a really risky place, and every time I go to ride on my bike, I'm taking a risk by wearing both my earphones on. I hear sirens almost every day. I mean, I even just saw a police car and 2 ambulances speeding down the main street I'm on. And it just makes me think, wow, maybe I should really take these things off because anything can happen at any moment. I mean, I can lose my life biking with some headphones in just because I can't see a car coming behind me or in front of me even. It makes me think like I used to have music blasting in my ears when I was driving, and there's a law prohibiting that. You're not supposed to be wearing both headphones when you're driving. The minimum is 1. Because that is the risk that we take every time. All these lives are in danger just because you're unaware. And one person messes up can lead to a whole line of people getting hurt. Now, I'm not saying you can't wear both of your headphones, but I recommend just wearing one over the other, okay? I still listen to my music and my podcast too, but I've noticed a heightened sense of security ever since I've been wearing just one. I feel a lot safer in the environment I'm in. Not only that, but it makes you more approachable. It makes a lot of more people want to come to you. Usually, when I see somebody with both their headphones in and a hoodie up, I assume they do not want to be talked to in the slightest. And that's just one example of people, but people can be very reciprocative. if you go and approach them without headphones. If you ever hear somebody talking about something you like, that's an easy way into a conversation. That's a new friend right there. I mean, just think, you would have never had that opportunity had you had your headphones on. When it comes down to it, sometimes both headphones are necessary, but I recommend you don't use them so much. To ease into that process, how about you try slowly, progressively building it down. When you usually wear your headphones, both headphones in an environment, try taking off one, and then try doing it again in a different one. And then week by week, you'll notice that you might not be wearing them as much. And you'll see maybe some benefits. If you do see some benefits, I'd like to know what you have to say. You can leave a comment down below. That's all I got. If you're looking for any more tips on how to stay sharp, I'll be sure to deliver. Just give me a sub, all right? Take care.